Good afternoon. Please stand as Melina Schuff, graduating senior in supply chain management from Fayetteville, Arkansas, leads us in singing America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you very much, Melina. Please be seated. Welcome to the 92nd commencement ceremony of the Sam M. Walton College of Business at the University of Arkansas. I'm Matt Waller, and I'm honored to serve as Dean of the Walton College. For those of you who have friends or family at home who might want to watch our ceremony, they can do so by going to the link located on the screens. You can see it up there, youtube.com/University Arkansas. We gather here this afternoon at a milestone in the lives of the candidates for degrees. We want to commend them for their achievements in scholarship, celebrate with them the joy of this accomplishment, and acknowledge this important phase in their lives. This is just the beginning. We join them as they look forward to opportunities that await them. Some of these facts are pretty interesting. The oldest of our 1,300 members of the graduating class is 57. The youngest is 20. "39% of you are women, 61% are men. You come from 29 countries, 26 states, 36 of Arkansas's 75 counties. 19 of you are veterans. Please stand. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. The graduate who is furthest away from their hometown is a distance of 9,000 miles, and the closest is right here in Fayetteville, just a few miles from home. We have one graduate whose birthday is today, and 3 of you will celebrate your birthday tomorrow. Will you stand? And I'll sing happy birthday to you. No. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Many of you have told us you're already employed, and that makes me very happy. Some of you are going to all different kinds of companies. Some of you are going to entrepreneurial small companies to growth companies that are from $100 million to $200, $300 million. You're also going to Fortune 500 companies like Walmart, J.B. Hunt, Tyson Foods, Inc., Cerner, Aldi, General Mills, Stevens, Inc., PepsiCo, Anheuser-Busch, PricewaterhouseCoopers, many, many, many more, ExxonMobil. AT&T, etc. The focus of the commencement is to honor graduates for their achievements. However, effort and sacrifices are not limited just to the graduates assembled here today. We know that whenever a person achieves such a demanding and challenging goal as a college degree, many sacrifices have been made by numerous other supporting individuals. Let's recognize your friends and family who have played a significant role in your college education. Please stand now, graduates. I would like for you to give these important people a standing ovation. Let's stand up. Okay. Gathered with us today are many individuals who are active participants in the degree candidates. At this time, I'd like to introduce some of them to you, beginning with the members of our platform party. Please stand as I call your name. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced, starting with the front row. Dr. Todd Shields, Dean of the J. William Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences. Ms. Mary Harmon, our commencement speaker, whom I'll introduce in more detail later. Dr. Ann O'Leary Kelly, Senior Associate Dean. Dr. Jim Coleman, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Mr. Tommy Boyer, Member of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Kelly Eichler, Assistant Secretary, Board of Trustees. Dr. Charles Robinson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Mr. Randy Massinelli, Vice Chancellor for Government and Community Relations. Dr. Brent Williams, Associate Dean for Executive Education and Outreach. Dr. Alan Elstrand, Associate Dean for Programs and Research, who will be representing the graduate programs today. And now the back row, Dr. Raja Kali, Chair of the Department of Economics, Dr. Gary Peters, Chair of the Department of Accounting, Dr. Pu Lu, Chair of the Department of Finance, Dr. Rajiv Sabharwal, Chair of the Department of Information Systems, Dr. Dan Worrell, Interim Chair of the Department of Management, Dr. Ron Smith, Chair of the Department of Marketing, Dr. Brian Fugit, Chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management. Please join in recognizing our platform. I would like to direct your attention to the printed program. It serves to inform you of the accomplishments of our honored students and faculty. Please take note of the symbols specifying highest academic honors. Summa cum laude means highest honors and is conferred on the top 20% of students completing the Walton College Honors Program based on cumulative GPA. Summa cum laude graduates wear white stoles along with red and white cords. Will all students graduating summa cum laude please stand and remain standing? Magna cum laude means highest honors and is conferred on the next 30% of students completing the Walton College Honors Program. And it's also based on cumulative GPA. Magna cum laude graduates wear white stoles. Will all students who are graduating magna cum laude please stand and remain standing? Cum laude means honors and is conferred to the next 50% of the students completing the Walton College Honors Program based on cumulative GPA. Cum laude graduates wear red stoles. Will all students who are graduating cum laude please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you is the 2019 graduating class of the Walton College Honors Program. Congratulations. Beta Gamma Sigma is the National Academic Honor Society for Students in Business. To be a member of Beta Gamma Sigma is one of the highest scholastic honors a business student can achieve. Student membership is restricted to the top 7% of the junior class, top 10% of the senior class, top 20% of the master's students. Members of this scholastic organization wear white bibs with blue Beta Gamma Sigma key. Will members of Beta Gamma Sigma please rise? Leadership Walton is a program that includes a defined progression of professional development requirements. It is an enhancement to the undergraduate business students' educational experience because this program combines a student's involvement with leadership experiences, academic learning, and professional career readiness training. Members are distinguished today by brown cords. Will the members of Leadership Walton please rise? Also listed in your program are selected outstanding students. Each academic department recognizes outstanding students in their field. Outstanding graduating students, please stand so we may recognize you as well. As you can see, we are fortunate to have a large number of outstanding students. However, there are a few students whose academic performance is truly exceptional. These students are wearing white and red tassels on their mortar boards. Senior scholars have exhibited that level of performance to qualify. A student has to be graduating with the highest GPA, 4.0, in his or her class, and have been enrolled in the university for at least 4 semesters. Will the senior scholars please stand and remain standing? Now, we would like to recognize our first-ranked senior scholars. These students have a perfect 4-point GPA with all courses completed on this campus. Would the first-ranked senior scholars stand and remain standing? First-ranked senior scholars. Thank you. Okay, the award of Outstanding Graduating Senior is the highest honor that can be bestowed on a member of the graduating class. The Outstanding Graduating Senior is chosen by the faculty not just for outstanding academic performance, but for the combination of academic achievement and demonstrated leadership ability. The Outstanding Graduating Senior for 2019 is Taylor Atwell. Taylor is from Rogers, Arkansas, and is graduating with a degree in accounting. Congratulations, Taylor. Because today is a celebration of the accomplishments of our graduates, the class of 2019, it is only fitting that they have a voice in the ceremony. A panel of students from my Student Advisory Board auditioned graduating seniors to speak for the class. I'm pleased to introduce Jada Gaspard from the class of 2019. Jada is from Little Rock and is graduating with a major in marketing and a minor in management. Jada, will you please come forward and offer your remarks on behalf of this year's graduating class?
Thank you, Dean Waller, for that introduction. Good morning, family, friends, and more importantly, the class of 2019. Today, we celebrate. The biggest lesson I've learned over these past 4 years is that we must always focus on the today. The daily tasks are what have gotten us to today. See, what today means to me is a moment in time that either has happened or is happening. Today is filled with fellowship and celebration from the hard work we've endured these past few years. For the future is only a made-up illusion to make us feel better about where we desire to be in life. It is not promised. Yet, we find so much solace in the future. So I challenge you, the class of 2019, from today until our last, to remember that living in every moment is more important than the future. May 11th, 2019, we graduate, and that is for sure. So it's only right that we reflect on what has contributed to this beautiful today. I want to share with you a few of my todays. May 24th, 2003, I found myself with a broken leg, ribs, arm, the list goes on. One thing is for certain, my heart was shattered into 1,000 pieces and never returned back to me. I lost my mother and aunt in a car accident that day. And somehow, with all odds against me, that was not my last today. Now, even though that was a very sad day, I learned to appreciate the people around me for who they are. Because when they are gone, you will soon realize that there will never be anyone quite like them again. We can oftentimes be reduced to the labels of mother, aunt, sister, or brother, but we are so much more than those labels. And we must remember going forward that we are more than our degrees and job titles. We're the same students who took B-Law, struggled a lot, but still passed. We're the same students that got through our first roommate argument about cutting the light off. We're the same students that were so hyped whenever Hunter Henry threw that lateral pass against Ole Miss. And yet, all these things never truly define us. Our time here at the University of Arkansas has been full of moments we'll never forget. Moments we never expected to have looking back, because moments are just that. They are ever-changing and unknown. So let's not waste time creating moments of the future that can always change. I ask you all to live by that. August 24th, 2015, we began our journey here at the University of Arkansas. Everything around us was so new, from being able to eat a full-course meal at 11 at night to waking up at 7:50 only to roll out of bed to make it to our first 8 a.m. class. We witnessed what it was like to be surrounded by a group of people who truly did not care if you had on last night's makeup, because 9 times out of 10, they did too. The relationships made were far beyond surface level, partially because they had to be, because an 8 a.m. appearance was never pleasant. These moments take me back to 2003, when a simple today taught me to appreciate the people around me. College allowed a space for us to truly recognize our resilience, because any person capable of submitting an assignment at 11:59 for a 12 o'clock deadline is a true force to be reckoned with. Going forward, we must remember that those daily tasks were a part of what makes us who we are right now. Each today we have is depending on the choices we make now, not the future. May 11th, 2019. We sit here surrounded by a group of people who have contributed to our today. A today where we should not be concerned or stressed, but excited at this moment in time. For it is not just our moment. It belongs to everyone who ensured that we make it to this today. I'm going to close by telling y'all what my grandmother used to tell me. What a beautiful day it is when your name is acknowledged for all your hard work, accepted, and truly congratulate yourself. And today, they will say all of our names. Congratulations, class of 2019, for this is one of your todays.
Jada, that was great. Thank you. Wonderful. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker, Mary Harmon. Mary was the managing director and head of the tax planning group for Goldman Sachs for 20 years until her retirement this year. She's a native of Sherwood, Arkansas, and started her career with the Arkansas Division of Legislative Audit. She received her law degree from the University of Arkansas Little Rock and a Master of Laws in Tax from New York University, where she served as a professor. She's also been an attorney and special counsel to the IRS chief counsel prior to working at Goldman Sachs. She graduated from the Walton College with a BSBA in accounting in 1976 and is a founding member of the Garrison Financial Institute Advisory Board. And she's currently serving on my advisory board. I know we will all benefit from her comments today, but if you think about it, right, she came from Arkansas in 1976 and eventually had a 20-year career at Goldman Sachs. That's quite remarkable. Please join me in welcoming commencement speaker Mary Harmon.
First, I would like to thank Dean Waller for asking me to do this, I think. And then, I also want to throw a special thanks to Dean Waller for making it possible for alumni that care like I do and that want to be involved like I do to have a place to come and to help come up with ideas and get the vision, help with the vision around here. And a very special thanks from me to Gary Peters, Professor Gary Peters, for I was an accounting major. And I don't care what those finance majors and marketing majors and management majors say, accounting rules. Gary has worked with me also to help me find ways that I can help to, improve or add to the accounting, just add to the accounting program here. Now, I want to talk to you guys, and I want to be very careful that do not take anything I say and make it stress you out, because she was right. This is not a day for you to be stressed. I am going to talk a few minutes about I'm going to go through my resume, and I'm going to talk about what was important to me. I'm going to describe sort of where I went from where to where, and then show you why my network ended up being the single most important part of my career. So I thought Dean Waller left out a couple of places that I worked. I thought that after you heard him talk, you would say, wow, this woman can't hold down a job. But actually, I look at it a different way, and that's the picture that I want to paint for you. I want to focus on, as I talk through my career, focus on the networking, where maybe I made a friend or got to know people better, and used advice that I had been given. And a lot of it, especially in the early years, was certainly not done on purpose. I was not thinking of networking when I graduated from here in 1976. Of course, we didn't have laptops or computers or anything either then, so maybe it wasn't so bad. But I think it is something, just because it really defines my career, that's what I wanted to describe to you, and maybe you guys will take something from it. And at the end of the talk, I want to talk a little bit about how to wear your alma mater proudly as you go forward in the world, and I'm going to describe an experience with you. I'm doing that. So in 1976, I graduated, and I moved home. I didn't have a job yet. I had not been, actively looking, but I did see that my favorite professor in the accounting at the time, Dr. Jackson White, was giving a course for taking the CPA exam in Little Rock. So I signed up for it, and I went to the course. And I sat at this table with these two very friendly guys. I mean, they were really nice and friendly, and they were talking about their jobs. They both worked at the same place, and they loved it. And so I was asking them about it. They said, "Oh, you should apply, you should apply." So I went home, and I was telling my dad, who, by the way, was saying, "Apply somewhere." But I went home, and I talked to him about it, and he said, "Oh, I know so-and-so. I think that he's involved in that." And so I began my career by using my dad's network because I didn't have one. But I did get the job, and I worked there for several years, the last 3 years of which I was going to law school at night at UALR. Now, what I would point out there is that the two men, I clearly became better friends with them, but that was sort of a networking event, right? You run into these people and you get to know them. When I graduated from UALR Law School, one of the professors said, "You've got your CPA, and now you've got your law degree. You should go to NYU and get your LLM." And there was no Google to look up what an LLM was, but I did find the lawyers in the city who had done this before and found out about it, and it sounded great. 9 months in New York, no working, just 12 hours a semester of school. It really was that fantastic, but 12 hours a semester of tax law is about 30 hours of anything else. It was a hard program. But I sold my Camaro, I cashed out my 401k, and I moved to New York. I was young enough at that point to not have any concerns about spending all my money on this New York, getting this degree from NYU. So I went to, I'm sorry, my notes are confused here. I usually don't use notes, so this makes it hard. Yes, so I went to the NYU tax program, and it was a very good experience, and I was offered this acting assistant professorship at the end of the year. 4 students were offered that, students who were at or near the top of the class, and I ended up teaching at the NYU Law School for 2 years, and that was a wonderful experience. The 3 years that I was at NYU as a student in the tax program, and then the 2 years teaching in the tax program, were the biggest benefit to my career, because the NYU LLM students over the years all know each other. They all get together, at different conferences and things, and I was able to build a real tax network, even though I wasn't trying at the time. I was still, kind of a student and taking life as it comes. But then in 1986, I was leaving NYU teaching, and I decided there was a tax act in 1986, a tax reform act. It was pretty big for those days, and I decided to see if I could get a job on Wall Street. So I interviewed on Wall Street, also using my network, although not thinking about it at the time, from NYU. And I ended up going to Cleary Gottlieb, Steen and Hamilton, which is a very well-respected law firm in New York. While I was working there, this is just an aside, at dinner last night, I was sitting next to Charles Charlo, who used to be the head of Southwestern Energy, when I was at Cleary Gottlieb. Cleary Gottlieb was representing Southwestern Energy in a deal with ARCLA, and they sent me down to negotiate it. So I was here in Fayetteville negotiating that, and I just thought that was very cool. We also represented Walmart sometimes, but I don't think we ever came down for that. So I was talking to him about it last night, and I think he thought it was kind of cool too. It is a very small world, especially a very small tax world. And I think that you'll see that as we move on. So I came back, so I was at Cleary Gottlieb and had a great experience there, but I got a call from one of my former professors at NYU. He was an adjunct professor. He had been appointed to be the chief counsel of the IRS. That's a presidential appointment. And he asked me to come down and be his special assistant. So I did my research with that, with my still unnamed network at the time, and found out that this was a policy-making position, and that it was a really, it was really a good place for me to go. So I left Cleary and I moved to Washington, and I worked for the government for almost 4 years in the IRS. Now, the special counsel job included a lot of speeches and panels and writing preambles to regulations and things like that. So it was another network building process in my career. When I left the government, a partner from Hogan and Hartson, which is a Washington-based law firm that had about 700 lawyers worldwide, but it was really a Washington-based law firm, and it was the Washington-based law firm where Senator William Fulbright was a partner. They came and asked me to come work for them, so I did, and I loved Hogan and Hartson. I was only there a couple of years because while there, two of my friends from the IRS who had gone to New York to work for Bankers Trust Company called me and said, why don't you come up here and work with us? We need somebody. So I went up there, and based on their promise of fame and fortune, I went to Bankers Trust Company. So it does sound like I can't really keep a job. But then when Deutsche Bank bought Bankers Trust Company in 1999, and Goldman Sachs had its IPO in 1999, and so they were looking for tax people to cover the very important effective tax rate that goes on the financial statements. So the head of the tax department called me and asked me to come there. Now, I walked through this to show you that from the time that I left NYU, when I looked for a job, every other job I had came from my network. I wasn't out looking for a job. And it's just kind of an amazing coincidence, but it can happen. But it does tell you, to have a network, you have to talk to people, just make sure you understand that, and you have to, you add value to them and they add value to you. Now, I feel like that I have given you stress because maybe some of you don't have a network yet. So I'm going to move on to the last thing, which is also very important. And this is how we define ourselves when we're out in the world. I think that there are a lot of ways to define ourselves, and we can pick them. But where we're from is the very important factor in that definition. And when I was at Cleary Gottlieb, one of my friends there said, you wear your alma mater very well. And I thought, wow, that's interesting. And I guess it was true. I would bring up the Arkansas. I would bring up the Razorbacks when something good would happen, I suppose. And I might argue with people who from North Carolina or somewhere. And I just am. I am Arkansas. I mean, I've been in New York in D.C. combination of 30 years, but I still feel like Arkansas is who I am and where I'm from. So, but once he said that, it made me start thinking about it. And I think then later, after, that was at Cleary Gottlieb. Later, I was at Hogan and Hartson. And this was March of 1994. And there were a lot of partners and other lawyers, associates at Hogan and Hartson from Duke University. And again, this was March 1994. So Arkansas won that ball game. Do y'all remember that? Do you know that? Some people who, well, that was when the Razorbacks had won the national title, when they beat Duke in the final. And so the Washington Post had a half-page spread on Arkansas beating Duke. I cut it out and took it to work and taped it to my door. And then I shut my door and went back to my desk and sat down. And one by one, I called the partners and lawyers from Duke to come by my office. And it didn't work very well because after the first one or two, I think they told the others and nobody would come. But it worked good enough. And I hadn't been there very long, but now they already knew. I mean, it was a fun way, maybe not fun for them. It was a fun way to get to know people and for them to get to know me. And I think that you always look for that. Just think about, as you go through your careers, you guys are phenomenal. I mean, I've seen the work, I've seen you, I've seen what the college teaches here, and you are so prepared. I believe you must be, after having this college with all of the amenities that it has. It's the Walton College of Business is amazing. I hope that you carry that with you and that you have great careers, and congratulations. Thank you.
We have a small token of appreciation for you. Thank you, Mary, for your remarks. Your willingness to share your time and thoughts with us is deeply appreciated. It's now the time for that which brings us together. At this time, we will begin the conferral of degrees. The faculty of the Walton College has approved these candidates for graduation with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Bachelor of Science in International Business, subject to the fulfillment of all catalog college and university academic requirements. We'll also recognize our master's and doctoral students as well. Today we recognize students who completed academic requirements in fall 2018 and spring 2019, as well as those who will be completing requirements in summer of 2019. As you exit the stage, a representative from the college will present you with an official Walton College lapel pin and National Alumni Board membership. Kenneth Bleisterfield will present a lapel pin from the Alumni Association. We hope you'll wear them with pride. Students, please return to your seats after crossing the stage and remain seated during the entire ceremony out of respect for and in honor of your fellow students. Announcing the names of our graduates today is Dr. Jeff Hood, Executive Director for Undergraduate Programs. Prior to the faculty marshals presenting the degree candidates, I would like to recognize one family who is with us today. Tragically, their son passed away last year and was a student in the Walton College. I would like to ask Carol and Brian Kordsmeyer, parents of Connor Kordsmeyer, to please come forward to receive the diploma for Connor's Bachelor of Science and Arts in University Studies. Connor was a sophomore in supply chain management from Little Rock, Arkansas. He was tragically killed in a car accident in November. His parents are with us today, along with Connor's sister, Courtney, and brother, Colin, along with Connor's aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends. Thank you all for being with us today to honor Connor. Will the faculty marshals please present the degree candidates?
The order of conferral of degrees will begin with candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in International Business. Dr. Raja Kali, Chair of the Department of Economics, will present these degrees. Grace Anderson. Sebastian Patrick Arbach. Trey Aaron Doherty. His degree to be awarded by his father, Dr. Michael Doherty, Professor of STEM Education. Abigail L. Dyke. Taylor R. Faust. Mary Catherine Frazier. Edgardo Alanas Flores. Erica Portillo. Jessica Gossin. Phoebe Wilkerson Frazier. Fallon Lacille Freeman, cum laude. Roxanne Emile Gomez. Rachel Marie Graham, cum laude. Kyle Landon Hibbard. Madeline Faye Jones, cum laude. Hope K. Jordan. Nikayla G. Kuhn. Troyan Felipe Manilov. Evan Nicole Ogburn. Amanda K. Pipes. Eduardo Alejandro Puente Zarate, cum laude. Eric Ramon, cum laude. Jonathan Dean Rankin, magna cum laude. Dakota Matthew Reeves. Christina Marie Scoggins. Hannah B. Cervetter. Taylor Drew Smith. Holland Reed Spencer. Lindsay A. Van Ruin. Caitlin Alexandra Way. Natalie Ann Zimmerman, cum laude. Dr. Gary Peters, Chair of the Department of Accounting, will present the diplomas for candidates who fulfilled the undergraduate requirements in Accounting. Jacob B. Anderson. John Christian Bauer, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Caitlin Cronley Bissing. Connor Matthew Bosch. Brady Andrew Bowden. Joe H. Bradley Jr. Sharon D. Brasco. Caroline Brugge. Matthew Beelan Cade. Carl Willock Carter. Zoe Lynn Cantanillo. William M. Chandler. Vasu Chawala, cum laude. Jason C. Connors, magna cum laude. Alexander Brandon Cottrell. Elizabeth Chantel Darden, to be awarded, her degree is to be awarded by Dr. Dub Ashton, Associate Professor of Marketing in the Walton College. Mason Allen Davis. Emily Starr Duchelle, cum laude. Mario Eric Diaz. Dalton Anthony Doss. William Donald Efert. Charlie Richard Elliott, cum laude. Grant Stratton Balvo. Samuel Lewis Ferguson. Kaylee A. Freeman. Andrew Lee Gabbard. Haley Lynn Garner. William P. Goodrum. Marissa Nicole Green. Florian Richard Brett Hartfelder, magna cum laude. Samuel Christian Heinzler. Brittany Nicole Hill. Lindsay E. Isroff, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Hunter Kyle January. Allison Brooke Johnson. Hunter Lofton Johnson. Charles Thomas Johnson. Kara G. Kosilniak. Sarah Elizabeth Lang, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. McKenna Marie Law. Anna Elizabeth Lisco. Tracy Michelle Long. Courtney L. Madewell. Gabrielle Michelle Manley. Parker J. Massinelli, his degree to be awarded by his uncle, Randy Massinelli, Vice Chancellor for Government and Community Relations at the University of Arkansas, magna cum laude. Eric D. Mays. Holly Renee Mayer. Alexandra Rose McCall. Robert Colton McCollum. Ashley Jordan McCraw, cum laude. Dylan Eugene McDonald. Stephanie McKee, cum laude. Cassidy Marie McMullen. Her degree to be awarded by her mother, Dr. Cameron Christie, Professor of Social Work at the University of Arkansas. Heaven M. Michael. Jason Clayton Mills. Jose Manuel Mejia. Jake Michael Malesso, cum laude. Olivia Grace Montemayor. Alan Noel Morales. Margaret Catherine Moran. Lori Pennington. Jacob Jones Phillips. Elise S. Pugh. Anuma Pleitismithos. Alex William Plunk. Foster C. Poole. John Michael Creason Reagan, cum laude. Matthew D. Riddell. Pete L. Rischke. Brett Joseph Robinson, cum laude. Leandra Bernay Russell. Guadalupe Sanchez Garduno, magna cum laude. Taylor James Scarlett. Kelsey N. Stone, magna cum laude. Sophia V. Storkov, magna cum laude. Austin Lewis Strickland. Madeline Margaret Stroder. Shannon Elizabeth Thomas. Holly Lachey Thompson. Valerie Elizabeth Upson, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lauren Vassar, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Paige Natalie Weaver. Laura K. Willisey, cum laude. Grayson T. Wood. Alexandra Warren. Now, Dr. Peters will present the candidates who have fulfilled their undergraduate requirements in the Integrated Masters of Accounting program. These students have completed all baccalaureate requirements with a major in accounting in 2019 and will graduate with a baccalaureate and a master's of accounting in 2020. Allison Akers. Taylor Ann Outwell, outstanding graduating senior, summa cum laude, first rank senior scholar. Jonathan J. Bates. Grace Elizabeth Boyd, cum laude. Kristen N. Burkhoff, cum laude. Reagan Nicole Wheelis. Erin Diane Breach. Osman Bukhari. Ross William Cohen. Lane Allen Crabb. Emma C. Ehlers. Anna Elizabeth Geiger, magna cum laude. Larry Edward Carderas. Emma B. Krutzer, magna cum laude. Michael Joseph Lehman. Andrew P. Wynn, magna cum laude. Mia Norton, cum laude. Peyton Jewel Podschwit, cum laude. Matthew Gerald Schoenfelder, summa cum laude. Michael Edward Severt. Story Walker Armstrong Phillips. John Galloway, magna cum laude. Wilson G. Murph. Camden M. Westbrook. Cooper Westbrook. Alexis Christina Wilkins. Sean McLean. Davis Wayne Moore. Kyle J. Strudelberg, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Grant Andrew Hilton, summa cum laude. Caleb Joyner Taylor. Grant J. Weber. Dr. Raja Kali, Chair of the Department of Economics, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in economics. Jacob Cal Adams. Nicole Bavon, cum laude. Skylar B. Dickerson. Noah Edmondson. Ethan M. Edwards. Carly Christine Gray. Piper B. Hampton, cum laude. Juan Fernando Torres Rivera. Brandon Kaler, magna cum laude. Noah M. Flees, cum laude. Nikki N. Anderson. Trenton Lee Carter, magna cum laude. Tristan Jerry Cross. Nick Paul Beckton. Maddox R. Stewart, cum laude. Hayden Gerald Gore. Hunter Christian Hall, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Lucas Chandler Johnson. Melanie Lee Sanders, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Matthew J. Evans, cum laude. Olivia Madeline Stegman, summa cum laude, first rank, Senior Scholar. Samuel J. Johnson, magna cum laude. Chad L. Pinter, cum laude. Lincoln David Reynolds, cum laude. Michael T. Johnson, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Brittany Nicole Zenzelmeyer. Nikolai Smith. Dr. Pu Lu, Chair of the Department of Finance, will present the diplomas of candidates with the majors in finance. Blake Mitchell Abston. Jacob Conrad Adele. David Robert Allman. Elliot Chapman Back. Madison Emma Badura. Ryan Cartwright Baker. Jason Patrick Bargett. Lucas Alfred Goldberg. Larry Michael Blazer, cum laude. Kate Elizabeth Barger, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Shaquille Hakeem Burrows. Rodriguez Marshall Shamtu Nana. Frank Edward Barziza. Chloe Ann Bauman. Dominic Alexandre Burgoyne. Tyler J. Boyd. John Vincent Bridger. Jackson Barrett Bruner. Zachary Brunetti. Joel Bryant. Henry W. Autry. Colin Hunter Carey. Jacqueline Ariana Carr. Joseph Daniel Sainer. Margaret Ann McNamara, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. John William Cole. Haley Elizabeth Cole, magna cum laude. Brian Andrew Cooper. Matthew Davis Dahlke. Harrison Allen Dance. William Tyson Crawford. Kyle A. Dasso. Alexandria B. Davis, magna cum laude. Grant A. Davis. Jillian Rebecca Curtis. Adrian De La Garza. Jonathan Demol. Cody Allen Goodwin, James Martin Brister. Garrett Michael Dunn. Jasper Blythe Doda. Briar Hudson Duman, magna cum laude. Ian B. Jurica. Cabrion Deorian Edwards. Cameron J. Farinelta. Christopher M. Fernandez. Brenton D. Arnsbarger. Timothy W. Faubus, cum laude. Bailey Floyd. Franklin Blake Flemister. Paxton Sevi Flores. Gil B. Garcia. Samuel Harvey Freelick. Brendan Hux Ashby. Eric Larson. Sloan Avery Lewis. Miranda Grace Vernon. Brandon D. Hafner. Nathan Connor Lucci. Grant F. Fazekas. Alexander J. Mansour. Thomas William Burrows. Nicholas Michael Bartnicki. Joseph M. Peters. Jacob Andrew Keene. Houston Thomas Sloan Hooker. William B. Burke. Andrew David Bickford. Robert Floyd. Catherine Marie Griffiths. Jennifer Nicole Schuckenbrock. Miles W. Hickman. Scott Edward Mullahay. Uriel Escobar. Melissa Flag Carlson. Cody Allen Fields. Blaine Jackson Fielder. Greer Louise Hancock. Hayden Robert Harris. Brianna Michelle Griffin. Riley James Goodman. Hussein S. Masomi. Grant Alexander Holland. Harrison Clark Hood. Spencer Robert McCoy. Brian Mascoro. Benjamin C. Bledsoe. Anastasius George Harris. Carlos Alfonso Nunez. Joshua Rama Peterson. Jair Descambia Nadell Hughes. Chawan Yao Lim. Najim Julian Asbin. Blake Edward Middleton. Scott Theodore Mrozak, Senior Scholar. Dalton Harris Craig. Drake A. Hamilton, cum laude. William McDaniel Hayes. John L. Higdon. Matthew David Moretta. Michael R. McAdam. Eric Trenton Lyle. William T. Johnson. Kimball Andrew Jennings. Sarah Marie Larson. Amanda M. Sparks. Abby Elizabeth Hicks. Jessica Modine Keith. Adam K. Virani. Andrew James Chavez. Abby Lee Boyd, Senior Scholar. Jonathan Lamb Martin. Lindsay Lee Leake. Adriana Ivy Morehouse. Avani J. Patel. Christopher Hayden Halsey. Michael Joseph Kidd. Jack Holliday. Sierra Eileen Myers. Tanner Glenn McFadden. Casey L. Zanatel. Ryan Michael McGowan. Hayden P. McDaniel, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Jacob W. Scaff. Hunter W. Hastings. Peyton Mayfield Phillips. Connor Miles Truitt. Philip Logan Stahl. Grant William Stevenson. J. Christian McIntyre. Zachary T. White. Alicia M. Wardrip. Connor Ann McNulty. Henry T. Hake. Jason B. Kellerman. Kyle Robert Johnston. Aaron Michael Kimmel. Parker Wayne Stutzman. Cameron Bryce McKinney. Jonathan Coulter Metcalf. Michaela Lynn Moore. Grant C. Morton. Evan William Musad. Trevor Rush Ford. Kyle A. Massey, Senior Scholar. Devin Cole Ozwoski. Marcus M. Killo. Anna Sarani Mordell. Taylor Elizabeth Obrey. Haley Kendall Owen, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Madison C. McDonald, magna cum laude. Daniel Strand Lafayette. Philip Stephen Parisi. Hunter A. McFarland. Ryan Michael Smith. Thomas Wayne Hoover. Tobias John Lathrop. Amos Samuel Pierce, cum laude. Keith Bradford Johansson. John Logan Lewis. John Paul Kossov, cum laude. Grant Carl McPherson. Samuel Patrick Ogles, his degree to be awarded by his aunt, Dr. Betsy Orr, Associate Professor of Curriculum and Instruction at the University of Arkansas. Tana Marie Hebinger. Stephanie Brooke Gibson. Christian Kelly. James Stephen Quinn. Robert Wesley Reed. Justin Christopher Pierce. Jonathan Kyle Register. Keelan Richardson. Kiera Chardray Richardson. Sheja Ben Rutabanja. Nash Michael Rushing. Blake Edward Power. Dane J. Shields, his degree to be awarded by his father, Dr. Todd Shields, Dean of the Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences. Joshua David Williams. Slater McKay Rodberg. Ian Timothy O'Brien. William Sullivan. Nicholas Christopher Scott. Eric Justin Tran. Kevin Jonathan Sachs. Michael Jacob Shamp. Nicholas Michael Kelleher. Tristan A. Simmons. Caitlin Taylor Small. Lauren Victoria Undarza. Sloan Nicole Stein. Xavier Hugo O'Sullivan Ryan. Alyssa Lee Simpson. Dylan Allen Seeley. Jackson Parham Tybalt. Grayson Benet Roulette. Richard K. Wilson. Matthew James Winsher. James J. Sink. Maxwell Wiley Smith. William V. Walker. Jacob Stone. Cole Ray Wilkins. Anthony Lavelle Smith. Samuel Logan Tillinghast. William Raymond Pope. Michael Donald Swanson, cum laude. Connor Shovelin. Austin Ryan Rhodes. Jeffrey M. Rucci. Christopher Allen Stevens. Mara Ann Thompson. Thomas Henry Robert Weber. Douglas Weller McClay. John David Peroni. Spence Jacob Walker. Justin Michael Zaddux. Samuel Pierce Jones. Claiborne Burke Sanders. Harper Andrew Vondran. William Saylor Dickinson. Zachary G. Sikora. Rachel N. Edwards. Simeon Mikael Hagos. Wei Zhang. Cole Douglas Henderson, cum laude. John Cameron Simpson. Grant L. Taylor. Edgar Omar Vargas Dodero. Zachary R. Walker. John Alexander Williams. Tanner Michael Tovey. Matthew Ray Vaughn. Jonathan H. Spitzer. Ethan John Washapak, summa cum laude, Senior Scholar. Trevor Austin Belyons. Dr. Dan Worrell, Interim Chair of the Department of Management, will present the diplomas for candidates with majors in general business. Michael Kalani Bachlig. Austin Lee Epperson. Jessica Marie Fondren. Nicole Johnson. Taylor Wayne Robinson. Dr. Rajiv Saberwal, Chair of the Department of Information Systems, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in information systems. Sarah Linza Abdallah. Corey R. Arms, Senior Scholar. Samuel Baker. Miriam K. Bartlett. Matthew William Boyd. Colin Robert Buchel, cum laude. Olivia E. Caver. Reed Paul Clayton. Connor A. Cox, cum laude. Oliver Carl Eklund. Brandon Tyler Espensheed. Evan M. Glover. Francisco Gonzalez. Brandon D. Pustava. Jamal George Johnson. Harrison P. Kendall. Aisha N. Khan, cum laude. Kevin L. Kite. Christopher Joseph LaRusso, Senior Scholar. Andrew P. Lucas. Dylan Matheny. Cameron Miller. Alejandra Mireles. Isaac Lewis Payne. Robert Nicholas Pelicone. Julie Pham. Kevin F. Picardi. Jonathan Mark Plaster. Riley Daniel McGill. Alondra Georgina Rebello Luz. Michael Joshua Todd. Sabine Tuizere. Sadie Catherine Wallner, magna cum laude. Jordan Elaine Wheelis. Samuel Williams. Yi Young. Colin Young. Dr. Dan Worrell will now present the diplomas of the candidates with majors in management. Elizabeth Abston, magna cum laude. Mohammed Fawad A. Alali. Julian Barragan Alvarez. Gabrielle P. Barber. Kyle McKenna Barden. Scott Patrick John Bell. Maya Black, cum laude. Kyla J. Boardman. Jared Mark Bogosian. Nicholas Martin Borgra. Peyton Reed Bradley. Alyssa R. Brennan, cum laude. Ryan C. Brooks. Reed Evans Brown. Austin Bugas. Sydney Taylor Carson. Blakely Grace Chapman, cum laude. Dean C. Klein. Aubrey B. Clayton. Ross Pryor Cornett. Lindsay Page Crawford. Nicholas William Cropper. Sean Patrick Darden, his degree to be awarded by Dr. Dub Ashton, Associate Professor of Marketing in the Walton College. Brandon Sean Fields. Victoria Lachelle Fields. Alexandra Abney Fletcher. Edward Allen Tillman Fowler. Elizabeth Gaddy. Jennifer Lorraine Gagne. Matthew Cole Gallagher. Anna Luz Garcia. Nicholas Paul Guiley. Tanner Allen Gentry. Dominic Paulina Germain Calvo. Lauren Marie Gold. Caleb Hunter Gray. Chandler B. Greeton. Anna M. Gretzmeyer. Lauren Elizabeth Gillette. Slatton P. Guy. Jalen Nicole Hall, cum laude. Henry Dalton Harmon. Alec T. Hartz. Connor Stephen Hedrick. Eric Michael Heike. Kyle Thomas Hennings. Riley Herlihy. Brooke Michaela Hines, Jillian Marie Holmes, William Beck Howell, Josephine T. Jackson, Alexander Michael James, Windsor R. Johnson, Madeline Marie Kelleher, Amy Koch, Mark Andrew Lehman, Paul Zachary Lee, Ann Irene Lewis, Brian Magonia, Sean Philip McGee, Helen E. Manuel, Myra S. Martinez Gomez, Hayden McCarty, Vince Clayton McNew, Natalie Caitlin Means, magna cum laude, Stacy A. Miranda, Andrew S. Nussbaumer Jr., Chandler Reed Nutt, James Patrick Quinn, Jansen Victoria Reese, Zachary Richard Relihan, Joseph William Renault, Gayla Renan Tello, Ann Preston Richardon, Reese McCarty Roberts, Charles Frank Robinson, his degree to be awarded by his father, Dr. Charles Robinson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs at the University of Arkansas. Ingrid M. Rodriguez, Aviel Asher Samuel, Micaiah Rose Schiffenbauer, Daniel Luke Sexton, Andrew Turner Shimmick, Maria G. Silva, Alexandra Noel Skolman, Shay C. Slate, Chandler Ryan Smith, Kennedy Leanne Sneed, Christopher Daniel Sneed, Hayden P. Vogel, Haley Ann Steinman, Audrey Jane Still, Jake Wallace Stone, Madison P. Sutton, Bethany Dawn Talon, Jensen H. Tilkey, Olivia Rose Thomas, cum laude, Jacob Trott, Manessa Velavolu, Senior Scholar, summa cum laude, Nathan J. Weisberg, Philip David Warren, Allison K. Watson, Cole T. Weber. Brittany Whitman. Michael Joseph Wickstrom. Amber Marie Wilkerson. Gustav Edgar Wolk. Gannon Joseph Wright. Shelby Marie Youngblood. Kevin M. Zonlak. Maya Paris De Silva. Dr. Ron Smith, Chair of the Department of Marketing, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in marketing. Lauren Nicola Abbott. Alexandria Brooke Adams. Catherine B. Aguiard. Yanara Albaran. Lisbeth Andrade. Audrey Ray Allen. Luke Alexander Athens. Joshua R. Babb. Adrian Cruz Acosta. Alexandra Lee Bailey. Kennedy Brooke Baird. Catherine Louise Baker. Marissa Renee Baldasti. Abigail Barber. William C. Berry. James Finley Bennett. Braden Jeffrey Bernstein. Julia Bianchi. Kevin Patrick Biggs. Nicole Elizabeth Blackowitz. Emma Catherine Blankenship. Austin James Blome. Spencer Charles Bone, cum laude. Nicole Kathleen Border. Reagan Lee Boriak. Brianna Bullinger. Jennifer Lee Boyer. Eleanor Patton Braden. Kimball A. Brown. Matthew C. Burkle. Michael C. Burkle. Alexis Marie Bird. Chloe Anna Kassick. Lauren Ann Kane. Paula Andrea Canal. Nicholas Mark Dombrowski. Tyler Pierce Calloway. Bailey R. Daniels. Renaud Gabry. Shelby Elizabeth Canoe. Brent William Carlson. Brianna Kazir, cum laude. Samuel P. Chase. Destiny L. Clark. Justin Thomas Klein. Joanna May Klein. Daniel Cole. Molly Erin Collins. Jennifer Nicole Crawford. Alexander Bishop Chance. Caitlin Elizabeth Leonard. J. Ridge Stringer. Drew B. Covey. Ashley N. Dark. Bridget Daniel. Mariah Elizabeth Greenlee. Shelby Elizabeth Dornbos. Catherine Angelin Drake. Sarah Hadley Duncan. Carson Pierce Dudine. Ryan B. Edwards, magna cum laude. Donald Henry Fitz. Calvin Eugene Fields. Erin May Hemme. Victoria Monroe Frost. Caitlin Goen. Mackenzie Lubes. Taggart Garland Grace. William Maxwell Hart. Austin Stewart Fay. Robin Alexandria Galloway. Sydney C. Morris. Cameron L. Crane. Hampton E. Hicks. Garrett Elizabeth Gentry. Sydney N. Brooks. Kendall L. Metters. Autumn Deanne Jester. Zoe Alexa Carrillo Valverde. Stacy Bridget Deming Albanese. Jack S. Goodearl. Caleb James Grossenbacher. Logan C. Corbin. Kinsey Michelle McDaniel. Olivia Ann Tracy. Mary E. Harrison. Justin James Durante. Alexandra Diana Dixon. Sydney Lee English. Haley Elizabeth Barrow. Maria C. Flores. Casey Denton Dye. Jeremy A. Gackle. Leah M. Edwards. Colin Thomas Eggleston. Macy Beth Eklund. Kelsey Joan Everett. Catherine K. Ernst. Kristen Elizabeth Fennicle, cum laude. Sinjay Lee. Henri Chiara. Ann Goebel. Nicole Gowdy. Chelsea Ray Gazzo. Jada Denise Gaspard. Courtney Christine Gray. Catherine Madison Long. Matthew Eric Gonzalez. Holland Christine Gross. Brittany Hain. Cole Hahn. Sierra Jade Hart. Milena M. Schuff. Quentin Ruiz. Kelby Blake Johnson. Tyler Zachary James. Michael R. Cusiel. Veronica Valerie Garcia. Sophia O. Lee. Martin J. Kite. Austin James Lieber. Cooper Barton McCollum. Sarah Elizabeth Hudson. Madison Elizabeth Hoy. Madeline Virginia Palisota. Lauren N. Cantor. Cade G. Kennedy. Michael Ingram. Brantley Craig Hogue. Tess Elizabeth Eiler. Luz Guadalupe Hernandez. Joshua Joseph Jackson. Copeland Ford James. John William Greenberry Easley. Jonathan Travis Jackson. Peyton Michael Knott. Justin Gulati. Roderick F. Hill. David James Hornfisher. Julie E. Henry. Emily K. Kirkpatrick. Ethan J. King. Lauren Maria Longoria. Kennedy Schuyler Kilpatrick. Jessica L. Shellberg. Marissa Kinsey. Kayla Cochan. Mitchell K. Lashani. Catherine D. Kubik. Tyler Austin Landrum. Nicholas Eric Lindstrom. Joshua Wilson McCoy. Hope Marie Kunkel, magna cum laude. Natalie Ashton Simbrick, magna cum laude. Amy Yolanda Mefford. Isamar Garcia Hernandez. Lauren G. Dunn. Christopher R. Maxwell. Savannah Sue Nelson. Jane I. Kanabi. Emily Catherine McAllister. Madeline M. Mays, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Kendra Elaine Nims. Jordan Christine Meyer. Hannah Danielle Nichols. Jansen Brody McCrary. Justice T. Macy. Madison May Holland. Carly Shay Sandridge. Elizabeth R. Shaver. Howard Kenneth Stetmeyer. Samuel Allen Metters. Zachary Grant Veith. Ryan Patrick Orshulin. Mrinalini Sharma. Lauren A. Powell. Elizabeth Ashlyn Riddle. Madison Elizabeth Upton. Shelby Nicole Vanderpool. Colleen N. Miller, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Chandler Bailey Thomas. Sarah Catherine Stokenberry. Deontay Keith Smith. Bliss Mosley. Olivia Claire Simpson. Samuel Lyles. Grant Allen Pickle. Andrew Harrison Pugh. Jordan Nicole Meadows. Andrew Neil Reed. Peyton Crane Richardson. Kyle Edwin Timms. Courtney Aaron Teeter. Mary John Richmond. Isabella Halford Wood. Catherine Claire Williams, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Blake Thomas Taylor. Allison Jayla Page, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Sloan Rochelle Fitzgerald. Sarah Elizabeth Newton, magna cum laude. Mitchell Thomas McDonald. Jack Howard Alexander. Lanston Avery Petty. Natalie E. Serio. Carly E. Page, cum laude. Summer A. Stahlbomber, cum laude. Brett Thomas Olson. Haley Nicole Sinclair. Stacy Elaine Trung. Bobby Leanne Thompson. Abigail Faith McMoran. Brooke Allison Penalto. Allie E. Roselle. Omero Rodriguez. Sabrina F. Osborne. Catherine Yvonne Simone. Emily Anna Nettles. Joshua Scott Murphy. Amanda Nicole Palacio. Aisha Patel. Chase D. Punko. Caleb Robling. Austin Lee Price. Juliana Alexis Terrell. Parker James Smith. Evan Scott Smith, summa cum laude, senior scholar. Emma A. Varela, cum laude. Amanda Christine Rydell, cum laude. Rachel Olsh Self. Christopher John Sheldon. Connor Weston Smith. Nina Marie Orozco. Diana Marie Pangle. Jonathan H. White, senior scholar. Abigail Williams. Caroline Alyssa Wilson. Rachel Ann Wyatt. Brandon Lee Mendez. Nathan Michael Peru. Hannah Marie Roth. Christopher Patrick Prudhomme. Olivia Neiman. Natalie Rhodes. Savannah Brooke Ray. Juan Manuel Torres. Aneli Perez Soto. Stephanie Guadalupe Cimental Navarro. Victoria Paige Slaby. Sydney L. Stout. Lauren Emily Tervega. Chrissy Renee Tuck. Ryan Hunter Veet. Dakota Noel Weaver. Brian J. Walter. Carson Christopher Healy. Xiaoying Wang. Dr. Ron Smith will present the diplomas of candidates with the majors in retail. Emily N. Sellers. Dr. Brian Fugate, Chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in Supply Chain Management. Jennifer Giovanna Acosta Quiros. Leland Ellen Adams. Brennan T. Addison. Connor Cole Brock. William Isaac Alas. Abdullah Ibrahim A. Al-Husseini. Elena Kaylee Allen. Moaz Khalid E. Al-Said. Richard Andrew Andelin. Angelica Andrade. Bailey Lewis Arbach. Hayden Grant Bannister. Emma L. Burkhold. Taylor Scott Blankenship. Madison M. Bolin. Brittany M. Brown. Zachary T. Brust. Taylor Allen Bryant. David B. Buchanan. Jackson Eddie Bueno. Tanner James Bullard. Ryan Burks. Shaylee Paulette Butler. Shane Andrew Kennedy, summa cum laude. Nicholas A. Cardillo. Jacob Stephen Carmichael. Zulemi Carrillo, magna cum laude. Adne Chepelite. Kenneth William Cole. Carter R. Cole. Sarah Turner Collins. Pauline Ditanawong. Kyle F. Decker. Maria del Carmen Donoso Lobo. Brian D. Gleckler. Stuart James Filkowski. Joseph E. Gendhart. Caden Allen Gillian. Richard Drake Dunlap. William Connor Eastland. Nicholas Hunter Evans. James Falkenberry. Taylor R. Frederick. Lisbeth Garcia. Grant Jeffrey Goebel. Alexander Ryan Godanich. Francisco Gomez Siles. Winston Ameth Gonzalez Vega. Jose Manuel Gonzalez Soto. Bradley Caroline Graham. Alyssa Greenwood. Ashley M. Grizzle. Hunter Hanby. Jacob Willard Herkamp. Zachary B. Hester. Leslie Liza Hernandez. Hugo Lino Hernandez. Robert Dean Highfield. Drake Edward Hilliard. Reed Lawrence Hohen. Elizabeth Ann Holland. Grant Stephen Hood. Christine Michelle Houghton. John C. Hughes. Madison Brooke Jones. Alexander M. Ken. Luke R. Kute. Cody R. Laro. Stuart Fleming Lassiter, summa cum laude. Joshua Jackson Leachman. Caden Z. Little. Jack Brandon McIntosh. William Shelby Maddie. Jordan Alejandro Martinez. Zachary S. Matthews. Hunter Ray Mathis. Zachary Allen McCubbin. Bradley R. Meadows. Davis Peyton McDaniel. Sean Patrick Spruill. Brian A. Thomas. Kevin R. McKnight. Aaron E. McNamara. Sandy Marisol Mejia. Brian M. Mulligan. Douglas Paul Munson. Andrew Joseph Nenning. Colin J. Nunnally. Zachary D. Palmer. Ryan C. Parker. Blake Thomas Parkinson. Monarch Patel. Kiri Pedroza. Clayton M. Perez. Jasmine D. Perez. Paul Newkirk Privetnikov. Robert Cole Roberts. Logan Charles Romero. Judd Bishop Presley. James Clinton Price. Morgan D. Prince, magna cum laude. Madison Lee Reed. Luke W. Rivera. Benjamin Andrew Rucker. Nicholas Ryan. Evan Thear Rush. Daniel Salas. Corey Matthew Short. Grace Morgan Satterthwaite. Christian J. Schomer. Grayson Scott. Tanner S. Scott. Devin Seifert. Kylie Andrew Shadowins. Minky Shong. Nicole Michelle Sims. Chase F. Smith. Dylan Jeffrey Smith. Anna Marie R. Sullivan. Paulina Tomeo. Henry Allen Townsend. Mai T. Trong. Ashton Elizabeth Turner, cum laude. Molly Catherine Tyler. April Dawn Ulikowski. Michael Harris Ullman. Sonia Valdez. Caleb T. Walker, cum laude. Baron Andrew Walsh. Sinyu Wong. Yaru Wong. Braden Ray Weber. Samuel Austin Woody. Hayden Harris Woodmansee. Nathan Garrett Woody. Brett W. Workman. Benjamin Archer Ray Wright. Siki Wu. Yulon Xia. Shiki Zhu. Scott Allen Yule. Shinri Zhang. Dr. Alan Elstron, Associate Dean for Programs and Research, will present degrees for the diplomas with the candidates of Masters of Accountancy. He is joined on stage by Dr. Ken Bills, Director of the Masters of Accountancy program. Jesse Tron. Andrew Jones Jenner. Ian Christopher Stone. Eric Savon Williams. Trent Levi Cloud. Lance Anthony Hartman. Ellen Marie Huckabee. Corey Chance Causey. Clayton T. Writing. Allison Caroline Watruba. Malik Deshaun Dedner. Adia Suzanne Threet. Mary Hannah Madigan. Taylor Marie Bowersock. Erickson Lars Godsey. John B. Eberly. Dakota J. Applenow. Henry Hunter Dunn. Dylan W. Deeds. Jake Edward Ellis. Ryan M. Hedrick. Erin Teresa Reinberger. John Connor Dickerson. Julian K. Anderson. John Michael Fly. Samuel Tyler Fan. Daniel Anthony Smith. William Christian Martins. Kezion Yakiri Niata Elliott. Diaja Leroya Cox. Catherine Lynn Anibus. Eleanor Dawson Burris. Olivia D. Lang. Bailey Allen Burford. Jackson A. Morgan. Samantha Reed Overstreet. Mackenzie Christian Wages. Danielle M. Wasser. Courtney Lauren Wilson. Ryan Mitchell Bath. Dr. Elstron will now present the diplomas of candidates for the degree of Masters of Business Administration. He will be joined by Dr. Vikas Anand, Director of the Master of Business Administration program. Juan L. Aguirre Limon. Sandra Valley Bagley. Jesse Baker. Benjamin Jackson Barnes. Rebecca Gail Bowen. Jody Ann Unique Clough. Whitney Faye Cooper. Julie Ray Cross. Angela C. Darnell. Monica Andrea de Abreu Ruink. Kenneth Edward Delosier. Haven Michael Eason. Melissa Fackelman. Kyle Scott Fulmer. Tommy Scott Gray. Frederica Harris. Juan Carlos Hernandez Castilla. Maisie Alcorn Johnson. Ahmad Kako. Morgan Hope Keeling. Maria Mercedes Legazio. Matthew Ryan Liebel. Jared H. Lytle. Courtney Lindsay. Skylar B. Lowry. Aaron Michael Lucas. Karina Gail Malott. David Mancia. Gerald Martin. Stephanie D. Martinez. Shadrick Dewa. Matthew Don Prince. Natalia Michelle Ramirez. Erin Marie Rosa. Donald Daniel Roush. Justin Simpson. Jordan William Smith. Jill Marie Snyder. Joshua B. Tennant. Primalatha Tungaville. Patricia Wilson. Ryan Michael Zanto. Dan Zhao. Her degree to be awarded by Dr. Julie Trivett, Clinical Associate Professor of Economics in the Walton College. Dr. Elstrom will now present the diplomas of candidates for the degree of Master of Information Systems. He will be joined on stage by Dr. Paul Cronin, Director of the Master of Information Systems program. Gishma Gopi. Matthew Bacon. Venkataraman Vagadavasi Shivraman. Harish Balsamani. Carrie A. Bear McLaughlin. Jennifer Bitnan Doe. Corey A. Breeding. Luis Alejandro Cuenca Jimenez. Shravidya Iswarren. David J. Ferguson. John Paul Goodman. Shannon Renique Gordon. Yesa Granillo. Nia Charisse Gregory. David Hancock. Timothy Jackson James. Seongsun Jung. Selvukumar Jayakumar. Hunter Kyle Judkins. Lavanya Venkat Raman. Vitaly Madyankin. Benjamin Monroe. Manny Vanan Marujasan. Chai Lan Nyo. Priya Patel. Aaron T. Rogers. Jakarti Sarathi. Nicholas Andrew Shapter. Olga Silcox. Joshua Jack Vanderveen. Michael Marcus Wyatt. Dr. Elstrom will now recognize the doctoral graduates who were also recognized at the all-university commencement ceremony this morning. These graduates are accompanied by their doctoral advisor. Liao Hong, escorted by her doctoral advisor, Dr. Craig Rennie. Tatiana Salikova, escorted by her advisor, Dr. Alexei Malikov. Been a long time coming, hadn't it? Jeffrey Mullins. Brandon James McAlexander, escorted by his advisor, Dr. Jeff Murray. Yanji Dwan, escorted by her advisors, Dr. Christian Hofer and John Aloysius.
On behalf of the Arkansas Alumni Association, I congratulate you on joining the ranks of more than 156,000 living Arkansas alumni around the world. As your time as students comes to a close, your time as an alum is just beginning, and forever you are a part of the University of Arkansas and the Sam M. Walton College of Business. Congratulations, alumni. One of the last actions in our ceremony seems to make graduation complete. You may now move your tassels to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, before you is the 2019 graduating class of the Sam M. Walton College of Business. At this time, I would like to thank Sign Language Interpreting Network for providing the signing for today's ceremony, and Leah and the Mojo Doctors for providing today's music. Also, thanks to TES Productions for providing sound for today's ceremony. Graduates, please wait for the platform party faculty to exit the stage and floor. We will then dismiss you as a group through the West Tunnel, where you continue towards the south entrance to meet up with your friends and family. As you know, there's a lot of construction in the area, so please move carefully but quickly through the tunnel. Friends and family, please exit your seats back through the south entrance to accommodate the next commencement ceremony, the College of Education. Now please stand as Kelsey Joan Everett, graduating senior, marketing major from Springdale of Arkansas, sings the alma mater. The words for the alma mater can be found in your program. After singing the alma mater, please remain in place until the procession is complete.
Pure as the dawn on the brow of thy beauty, watches my soul from the mountains of God over the fates of thy children departed, far from the land where their footsteps have trod, beacon of hope in the ways dreary lighted, pride of our hearts that are loyal and true, from those who adore unto one who adores us. Mother of mothers, we sing unto you.
So we can go ahead.